Good morning, friends. So today we'll see the sixth definition, that is a reduced bearing. Short form is RB. Okay. So what is reduced bearing? So it's very simple. When the whole circle bearing of a line of a line of a line is 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 converted is converted to QB, quadrilateral bearing. It is termed the reduced bearing. Okay, it's simple. Okay, so when the whole circle bearing of a line is converted into the quadratic bearing is termed the reduced bearing. That means the reduced bearing is nothing but or cubic quadrilateral bearing. That means the angle between of this reduced bearing will be 0 degree to 90 degree, having width in the four quadrant. Correct? 4 quadrant, that is northeast, southeast, southwest and northwest. Okay, so when you are converting whole circle bearing to the quadratic bearing, it's called as a reduced bearing. It's called as a reduced bearing. Simple. Okay, now so we'll see the conversion, how to convert. So simple. Okay, see, whole circle bearing between so what is whole circle between first 0 and 90 degree? When the whole circle is between 0 degree to 90 degree, 1. Next is what? 90 degree to 180 degree. Next one, 180 degree to or 180 and 270, and the last one is 270 degree and 360 degree. So if the angle between whole circle bearing in between this 0 to 90, 90 and 180, 180 and 270 is there, how to convert this into the reduced bearing? So corresponding RB, okay, and the quadrant. So it is in which quadrant? So 0 to 90 degree whole circle bearing is simple. So also we'll draw a sketch. Okay, and we'll see that one. Okay, suppose so this is north, south, east, west. Also I will draw here. Correct? So this sketch it with a whole circle bearing, and this we have reduced bearing, or we can say because we are converting whole circle bearing to the quadratic bearing, whole circle bearing into the quadratic bearing. Now when the angle is between 0 to 90 degree, 0 to 90 degree, okay, 0 to 90 degree. So it is in the first quadrant. That means any line we have theta 1, suppose this is A and B, 0 to 90 degree. When we are converting this angle theta 1, which is on 0 and 90 degree in between. So how to convert in quadratic bearing? Also this theta 1, what is the definition of quadratic bearing? The bearing which is magnetic bearing, which is measured from the north or south towards the east or west, anti-clockwise or clockwise. So whichever is nearer. Now the 0 to 90 degree is very near to the north. So we have here this theta 1 and B, here also same. So what is the meaning? That means when you are converting, the angle will be the same in the first quadrant, which is in the northeast. So first, which is in the northeast, okay, corresponding angle will be RB equals to whole circle bearing. Simple, correct? Because it is in the first quadrant. Now next, suppose it is in the southeast. Suppose here we have the whole circle bearing. Suppose for the lines AC, the whole circle bearing for line AC is what? Theta 2, which is measuring from the north, because whole circle bearing is always we are measuring from the north clockwise up to the line. Okay, now when we are converting this theta 2, okay, when we are converting this theta 2 into the quadratic bearing, also called as a reduced bearing, so what will happen? So it is nearer angle is from the south. Suppose this is the line. So first I will draw a line. Now the nearer angle is from the south, so always we are measuring from the south. So this is what the theta 2. So what this whole circle bearing theta 2, okay, when we are converting into the reduced bearing, that is converting to the quadratic bearing, is called as reduced bearing. So what we have total angle, how much this angle is? 180 degree. 180 degree minus theta 2 will get this angle, correct? So I will write reduced bearing equals to 180 degree minus whole circle bearing, which is in quadrant southeast. Simple. Now again, now if it is in this, we have a line called as AD. Now the whole circle bearing is always measuring from the north towards the line. So this is what the theta 3. Correct? But when we are converting the reduced bearing, this is the TAD. So what we are measuring from the south? So here will be 180 degree minus theta, correct? Now this angle. Now here we have, correct? So this angle will be how much? So 180, correct? So what is this angle? How much? This angle. So theta 3 minus 180, correct? Theta 3 minus 180 degree angle. So what I can write here, that reduced bearing in the third quadrant, which is in the southwest. So here we have whole circle bearing minus 180 degree. Now the last one. So we have AE line. The whole circle bearing for the AE line is, this is theta 4, correct? So now this line, if I draw here AE line, so for quadratic bearing always we are measuring from north or south to whichever is nearer. So this one. So how we will calculate this angle? Simple. So we total is 360 degree. 360 minus this theta 4 will get this small angle. So here what will be the 360 minus theta 4. So I will write here, which is in the quadrant north west, reduced bearing equals to 360 degree minus whole circle bearing. So this is what the chart, which is converting whole circle bearing to the reduced bearing. When we are converting whole circle bearing into the quadratic bearing is called as RB. So these are so in the northeast quadrant we have RB must be equals to WCB. In southeast quadrant RB equals to 180 minus whole circle bearing, correct. In the third, that is the southwest, RB equals to whole circle bearing minus 180 degree. In northwest, RB equals to 360 minus whole circle bearing. So this is what the conversion of this reduced bearing. Okay, you got this one? Okay, so this is about the RB. Now we'll see the next one, that is a fore and back bearing. Fore and back bearing. Okay. Fore and back bearing. Okay. So seventh definition, fore bearing and back bearing. Fore bearing and back bearing. Okay, also called as FB and BB, short form, fore bearing and back bearing. Okay, so these are very simple. Okay, the bearing of a line measured in the direction of the process of the survey is called as a fore bearing. Okay, so I will write here the bearing of a line measured in the direction of the process of the progress of survey is called the fore bearing. That is called as FB of the line, simple. Okay, of the line. So this is about the fore bearing. Now what is the back bearing? The bearing of a line measured in the opposite direction of the survey is called the back bearing, that is BB of the line. This is what the back bearing definition. Okay, so simple. So we'll see the sketches and we have explanation of this one. So suppose AB, okay, A to B is a survey line. We are always moving from A to B, is a survey line. So what is here? We have north, correct, Here also we have north, correct. Now, so we have this n. Here we have one angle called as theta, and suppose this one called as a theta 1. So the direction of the survey line is like this, A to B. So the forebearing of a line AB, what will be the forebearing of AB equals to, along the direction of the survey line, the angle is measured, it's called as a forebearing, theta. And what is the back bearing of AB? Simple, in the opposite direction. Direction of the survey is like this, opposite direction will be this one. So the back bearing is theta 1. Simple. Okay, so that is what the forebearing and back bearing of a line. Forebearing and back bearing of a line. So we'll see the relation. We'll see the relation between forebearing and back bearing. First one. First relation. In the whole circle bearing system. Whole circle bearing system. Okay. The difference between forebearing and back bearing should be exactly 180 degree. That means back bearing is equal to forebearing plus or minus 180 degree. Plus or minus 180 degree. When you have to use a positive sign, use positive sign. Use positive sign when FB is less than 180 degree. Use negative sign when FB is greater than 180 degree. See, simple sketch. So you can see here, okay, here. So this one is what the exactly opposite angle, theta. So this must be equals to theta. So what is, we have to add 180. 180 minus theta will get the back bearing. Okay, simple geometry. Okay. In the second part, so what is the second one? What is the relation in quadrilateral system? In system, that means we have 4 quadrant in quadrilateral system. Okay, so what is the relation between back bearing and forebearing? So in quadrilateral system, okay, the forebearing and back bearing are numerically equal, but quadrants are just opposite. Quadrants are just opposite. If you want to take the example, suppose forebearing of a line, forebearing of AB equals to north 30 degree east, correct? So what will be the back bearing of AB? So angle will be the same, but the quadrant will be opposite, south west. Okay, simple, south west. So if you want to see here, you can see, now you can see this one, this angle is what? This angle north east, correct? North theta east, that is a forebearing. What is the back bearing? So this angle is opposite angle, equal, theta is same, but now it is south west. So this will be in the quadrilateral bearing, and this will be, okay. So the relation, the whole circle WCB, back bearing equals to forebearing plus or minus 180. When you have to use the plus sign when forebearing is less than 180, negative sign forebearing is greater than 180. In quadrilateral system, the angle is same, only it is in the opposite quadrants. It is in the opposite quadrant. So this is about the forebearing and back bearing. Okay, so we'll stop here and we'll see in the next lecture what is the magnetic declination, isogonic and iconic lines. Thank you.